backing that bull out. It wasn't an overly long ways in there, but we were hoping to go up there to probably a mile away from there. Just wondering how they went in there and got it packed out. I mean, I don't know that they even had backpacks in with them last night. Then I'm wondering how we're gonna pack my bull out today. Hopefully Corey will help. And I know John will be helping. Oh.
I think we've found those elk where we did last night, so plan just to go back up in that same general area. Obviously there's one less elk there now. We'll go back up in there and see if we can find one that'll call and try to call one in for Donnie. Well, we've been just sitting in the truck here for about 15 minutes waiting on Brinker. Oh, there he is.
I knew you were gonna say.
Good to have you with us.
Still taking a poop.
That wasn't me. It's probably a bear.
I have very explicit directions now to both afternoon and evening spots.
You do?
I do.
So we know where we're going?
We know where we're going.
And we know there's elk there.
100% there's elk there, but I don't know if they'll even look at us when we blow our calls.
That's okay as long as there's elk there.
Actually, I think it's right here. Yeah. We're gonna park here. Yeah, somewhere here.
Got my backpack all ready for school, Dad.
I swear, we can't take him anywhere.
He's like my son, Davey.
I'm just glad we don't have to stop and go to the bathroom when we're driving to go in this much. So we get out here in the woods, it's like every 20 minutes. I gotta go. And you should see it when we hear an elk bugle. It's no fail. If we get an elk to bugle, Donnie runs for cover. Feel better. Did you get it all out?
I put a cover bait over there.
Oh, nice.
That's sweet.
Until we heard a bugle to do that.
I just figured it would be a preset up to the bugle. Everything falling in place.
We found huckleberries.
Don't mind if I do. These ones are actually sweet, not like a sour apple.
We've gotten over here on the north face. It's definitely a lot thicker in here. But we're just about to drop down and hit a road. We'll be able to cruise across here on this road. It's an old, it doesn't have a start or a finish, it's just a section here in the middle.
Get me something tight. Yep. I was doing it's on live video. Just walking along, my broadhead fell out and I tripped. It stuck right in my leg.
See it yet?
I haven't looked at it. I'm trying because it bleeds bad if I don't hold on to it. What do you got?
I just have some. I can put some moleskin, duct tape it with moleskin over the top of it.
What are you supposed to do? Tie it off above it or below it?
Above it.
You got rubber gloves, guys? I don't want you swimming in my blood. This is the wrong kind of blood. We don't want this kind of blood.
Have you turn around and get your leg up a little bit. I can. Because blood's running straight down.
Maybe your pant leg up, maybe. Should I let go of it? Let me think for a second here. Back your pant leg up. Actually, you've got enough pants. I just want to make sure we get good compression on it. Yeah, we can cut my pants. The pants are really thin. I mean, I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. What do you think? Yeah, I just want good compression on the wound. Shit. Sorry about that. Luckily it didn't cut my artery. Yeah. Would have sucked. For about 5 seconds. So when you pull, we're going to take your pant leg up, not yet. Okay. We're going to do it really quick. Do you want to get the super glue ready or are you going to duct tape? We aren't going to super glue yet.
Yeah, super glue.
It'll just tear loose. So what we want to do is Donnie put this right on the wound. Okay. Hold it on there tight. Hold on just a second. And I'm going to wrap this. As tight as we can. And then as soon as I get this over the Band-Aid, you grab the duct tape. And tape it tight. I mean, it's got to be snug. Don't tape it so tight that his leg's going to come out. You want me to go off, pull the pan up? Yep. Okay. I can start to pull it up right now. Yeah. I got long john on. Awesome. Let me pull it up too. Yeah. Go down below tight. Get it down below here. Oh! Yeah, maybe just leave it right there and want to do it again.
Should tie off tourniquet up here.
Well, you just gotta get pressure on it first. Use that to tie. For now, just hold on it, so you gotta move your fingers so I can get this to
Me?
down. No.
Still these fingers. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna keep it straight here. Okay, good, Tommy.
Okay, now make sure that doesn't move. Keep that Band-Aid right on the wound.
Okay.
Right now, I'm just gonna wrap this a couple times.
Go above and below, because that leukotape will stick to his skin above and below that wrap. Hopefully it'll hold it. I think Corey has so much leukotape. Yeah, really? I didn't bring that much. Now I know I'm definitely going to pack. I think I have whatever the other tape's called. This insanity tape or whatever that is. This leukotape stuff is awesome. That should work really good. That's the last. That's it?
Yeah, we're good. Hold on.
That should be money.
Now let's get something else to put pressure in.
One of these.
Yeah, it's not gonna
Make another patch.
Yes.
So
Black tape or like duct tape's probably gonna. Yeah, go ahead and put duct tape down there.
We'll have to have a medical person critique us afterwards. Watch our video and be like, hey, did we do this right?
It would be interesting. I'd like to know now.
Exactly. Like,
Never
hey,
really.
What did we do
Like,
right?
what if you're by yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
No, seriously, man. Yes. I think we handled it pretty stinking good.
Yeah.
Thank God for that leukotape. That stuff shouldn't just cling to your skin.
Put one up on top here.
Right in the wound.
No, on top of the bandage.
Yourself, sorry.
You're good. Does that feel good? Is that uncomfortable tight?
No.
Okay. I just want it.
It's snug.
Pull that. There's that knife.
That's better, bro. Finish this off.
Hey Eric, this is Corey.
Yeah.
Hey, we dropped off from the top up there and we hit this road down here that's on the...
Oh, way down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the east side of... And it goes out and it turns into a trail and drops way down, kind of going north. Is there any access? Is there any way to get an ATV in here or anything?
Those roads are dug out. Let's see, if you were trying to think of how to do this, you dropped guys off the trail and you angled way down the canyon, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Towards the bottom.
We just went straight down, so we're basically...
in the bottom.
Yeah, do you know where the flat is that we chased the elk opening day with Brent? We're basically straight across from that a little ways.
But on the east side of...
Correct, and we're a ways back in here.
We can
And
send
there's
them a GPS point.
there's a meadow down there and stuff, and then you go downhill from that. If you follow that draw you're in, all the way down, and then you'll hit kind of a gravel road. Did you hit that?
Yeah, we're 40 yards above that road. That's what I'm wondering, if there's any way to get on that road.
No, but you can. It's from there. It's dug out. They blocked it.
Okay.
You used to be able to drive to there, but I know where it's at. And if you follow that down, you're about a mile down to where you can drive to.
You like? Yeah.
My fear is just if you stand up with that pressure and that blood going down there, try to walk out of here, it's gonna start bleeding.
My thumbs are raising with it trying to pump. Just pushing the pressure on.
It's cut.
So, are you headed out of there?
No, we're sitting here with my leg up. We got. We're gonna probably have to have Brent drive up here in a quad.
Can he get up there?
Yeah, we're right off a road. We think so.
Just not a drivable road.
Yeah, we just can't drive a truck.
Well, that's probably the road that he can drive up. Have you got a hold of him yet?
Yeah, we just talked to him.
Did you stop the bleeding?
Yeah.
That's the most important part, is keep that bleeding stopped. I don't know what I can do to help you.
Nothing. I just wanted to let you know.
So what did it do? Go clear through you?
No, just stuck in the top of my leg, right below the bone.
How far did
No arteries or anything like that?
Broadhead deep?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, I'm not dead. It was like a half hour ago.
No, I mean, no.
I don't think I'm dead. Is this heaven? This is heaven.
That's elk heaven.
So, have you talked to Brent?
Yeah, we just got off the phone with him.
So, when's he headed that way?
Well, he's just leaving work right now.
Is that putting pressure on it?
Is it, you got it out of your leg though, right?
Yeah, it's out of my leg, but
And you have a first aid kit that you've used to clean it and bandage it up?
well, we're not going to clean it because we don't want to take pressure off of it because it bleeds.
Rachel, this is Corey.
Here, talk to Corey.
We've got a
Oh, hey, Corey.
We've got a team of doctors here working on him. we aren't real doctors, but we play one on TV and during hunting
Hey,
season.
that's just as good, right?
Yeah, no, it stuck the broadhead in his leg pretty good and it bled pretty good, but we've got the bleeding controlled, like we've got pressure on it and everything.
How far are you guys from the truck?
Ways.
Always.
About as far as we could be.
We are close to a closed old road that we're trying to find out if there's a way to get a four-wheeler up in here or something, so
Okay.
that's our plan now.
Gotcha. So he's just kind of hunker down until
Kinda.
someone can come get him out.
Hanging out, yep. I'm gonna hike out to the road, so I'll meet him wherever he's at the end of the road. Okay, so I'm gonna hike out. I'm gonna take Donnie's phone. It's got contacts and Onyx in there.
Battery.
You guys stay here. We've got water, food, everything here, and we're gonna find a way to get you out.
That's from Brent.
Heading north on that road, it's 1.5 miles or more. Okay, I'm just gonna hike this road out till it hits the main road and find them, and we'll figure out a way to get back in here. I'm just hiking out to see if we can find where this old grown-in trail ends, if we can find where it ties in. Hopefully we can get an ATV up here. Certainly not anything you can prepare for. Definitely makes the adrenaline run when you hear somebody hollering up above you, "I'm cut bad, hurry, get up here, I'm cut bad." I think we got the bleeding under control and a little worried about how tight we tied the dressing and everything on it. He said his foot's going to sleep, but we've got it elevated, so hopefully that's normal, and hopefully we can find a way to get in here and get back out. Just glad we had game bags and Leuco tape, duct tape, and enough supplies to get it dressed, get pressure on it, hopefully get the bleeding under control. Looks like it's about 1.5 miles as a crow flies out of here, so it's probably a good 2-mile walk. This is just an old, grown-in trail. No problem getting an ATV up it, but from the sounds of it, they obliviate the connection to where it connects to the main road, which might make it difficult to actually get in here with an ATV. Just no way he's going to be able to hike out, though. I think coming down, once we put that leg down with that pressure on that wound, it's just going to have a really hard time keeping the bleeding just stopped and under control. So hike out. Eric's coming in from the bottom. David has a friend that's camped across the canyon, near the road that gets closest to here. So he's going to come in from that side. We're going to meet up and figure out a plan from here.
couple places, but Brent's on his way here with the four-wheeler. As soon as he gets here, we'll come in with him and make sure we get in there safely. And it's not like dangerous. It's just we're gonna have to take it slow up a couple stretches. But once he gets here, I'll call you back. It's probably gonna be another 45 minutes though.
Yeah, that's fine. We're just sitting here reminiscing about poking things in the leg.
Yep. So I'll call as soon as he gets here and let you know, and you guys can start making your way down to the road, and we'll be up there with the four-wheeler and get you out of here and on your way.
10-4, buddy.
Okay, talk to you soon.
My foot is really numb right now.
The car will stop me.
Screw horses, this is amazing. Corey's like, his voice got really high.
You know,
I'm like, well, it's not worth breaking a back over my leg. Really? Tired, bud?
yeah, a little warm.
Good training for when they actually have to do this, Eric. At the top, I'll get more comfortable.
I think I'm pushing Corey over. Oh yeah. We got a couple more that we gotta get out and go through, but that's it. That's probably one of the worst steep ones.
Alright, where do you want me to sit?
We went down one of those already.
And honestly, it might be better for you to
I can drive. I can drive.
He just got on there.
I won't drive it through the thingies, but
Yeah.
I'll drive down the road.
Well, because then he can have his foot, otherwise he's gonna be hanging his leg, hitting the whole time. You're better off just
what about the braking though?
Here, it's on your hand. Yeah, here's the brake.
Easy now, easy.
Right here.
Easy.
Brakes right here. It's just auto, right, Brent? First gear. Actually, I'm gonna do this.
You're good to go. So the other thing, if you want to sit on the back,
This is actually pretty comfortable. There's one more washout.
Corey to the rescue. Like back in an elk quarter. That's your big elk.
Is that another ditch up there?
Yeah, I think that's the last year one.
Can you get in the backseat of my truck?
I wouldn't. If I'd have been by myself, that'd have been really scary.
Just sit there and wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if you wouldn't had cell reception?
Right. That's why I always have a DeLorme, except for today. I'm gonna put that back in the back.
Eric and I were just talking about that. I'm gonna either activate a spot or get a DeLorme because I go out by myself. He goes out by himself all the time.
Well, and it's like that was a dummy move, but all of us make dummy moves. You never know.
Well, what if you just tripped down the hill and landed on a stop and poked through?
He did that yesterday. He's got a big gouge on his knee from that. Well, we're back up at the truck,
Yeah.
and
Little detour.
been an adventurous morning. Not exactly what we had in mind when we left this morning, but it turned out well, and all's going to be okay. But I think each day I've been trying to share tips and tactics related to elk hunting that kind of evolve around the circumstances of the situations that we face that day, and I think it'd be appropriate today to share something along the lines of safety and being prepared. So today's strategy for success that's sponsored by the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation is on backcountry safety and preparedness, and we were very fortunate that we had a couple of resources available that really turned a situation
Yes.
to the positive side that could have went very bad very quickly. And one of them's OnX Maps, and just having that app on the phone, we're able to put a pin and share that pin with a guy that was camped with us, and he was able to guide us down to where there was a road. He knew the area, and only had a 2.5 mile hike out to hit the road where we were able to get vehicles. And then just one last thing that's worth mentioning, David had been having issues with the arrows staying in his quiver, and just assumed that that's what it was going to happen, that's what it was going to be like, because he was shooting skinny arrows, and it was a simple adjustment on the quiver to tighten those arrows down. And of course, as we're sitting there after the fact, we tightened the arrows down in the quiver, but it was too late. The damage had been done. But making sure that your gear is truly prepared and ready, and that any issues, any question of safety is buttoned up and resolved before you head into the woods.
If you know your arrows are loose, fix it before you're out going through that brush that you don't enjoy going through to begin with.
Crazy. That day still runs through my mind, that
Yeah. A lot of people have been waiting to see that.
yeah.
It's even watching it now, it doesn't appear as. It was a lot scarier that day when we were in the moment.
Definitely probably the most hyped episode of our season so far. Just, Brinker's doing Instagram Live when it happens, and then posts about it while he's sitting there, once we get it bandaged up, a picture of it. So people knew about it, were asking what had happened. We did a Elk Talk podcast, so I got a hold of Brinker. Randy wasn't able to join us for that episode, but on the Elk Talk podcast, we talked about it and kind of shared the experience. I wrote an article on Elk 101 about what I changed in my first aid kit based on that, and then you get to watch it. I mean, it's crazy. I had my camera on as the incident happens. We were able to get right up there, and we had some comments. I know a few people made comments about the cameraman being, I won't say what they said, but just what kind of a person stands there and videos it. Well, the guy's bleeding. It's like, we were under control. He said, "Hey, should I shut this off? Do you need a hand?" And we said, "No, keep filming." So captured it and able to share it. And I think the big thing from all this is, what did we learn?
Yeah.
And we learned a lot.
The biggest resource that we had that day was some medical knowledge, but OnX really showed us a way to.
Yeah, once we got the wound and everything taken care of, OnX was a game saver, because we were able to communicate with Eric, who was able to. We were able to meet up with them and then get an ATV. And you may not be able to tell from the episode, but we're 2.5 miles back in on this old gated, grassed-in logging road, and we only drove the ATV about 1.5 miles in, so we had to pack Brinker on our back for 1 mile, and it was a lot like packing half an elk. I mean, it really...
He's a little guy, but he weighs a lot.
Yeah, we were, 155 pounds or something, I think.
That was the beginning of the season. He hadn't lost any hunting weight yet.
So we packed him out and then got to the four-wheeler. So it all turned out good, but I think the takeaway is you got to be prepared. Bad things happen, and we've never experienced anything traumatic, fortunately. And I did a review of what's in my pack just literally 2 weeks before, and pulled out my first aid kit. And I kind of, as an afterthought, said, "Oh yeah, in the first aid kit, I've never had to use it, but it takes up a little space in the bottom of my pack." And so, famous last words, 2 weeks later, I'm digging through that going, there's nothing helpful in here. There was nothing in my first aid kit that I carried that helped in that situation. I dug through there for a minute and realized there was nothing there, and so we grabbed the game bag, started tearing them up. But I think since that experience, I'll just share here real quickly. I wrote an article with links and everything to where you can get this stuff on Elk 101, but
SWAT T tourniquets, and I've had several people get a hold of me in the last week and say, I swapped these out for the CAT tourniquet, the cat tourniquet, just because these can be a little bit slippery to apply by yourself. If you get blood all over it and you're trying to put it on, it's just going to end up sliding around. There's a reason I went with these. I think they can be applied as a compression wrap, which is what we needed in that situation. We didn't need an actual tourniquet. We just needed something that we could wrap around, pull it tight, and compress. So these are light and small. I've got those in my kit. The other thing, added zip stitch, which these, they're tiny and light, kind of like a butterfly bandage with, just the, what do you call the zip tie? Zip tie. Yeah, zip tie. Zip stitch, like a zip tie. So it's like a butterfly. So if you get a slice, you put it on that, it adheres to both sides of the skin, and then you pull those little zip ties on it, and it basically just seals up the wound. So quick and light. We're carrying knives and broadheads, so the chances of getting a slice are fairly good.
We got a lot of comments from. We got a couple other people sent pictures of a broadhead that went through their leg, and now I want to try some of this stuff during the off season to see actually how it works.
I don't want to have to try it ever, but
I want to be prepared. Just
quick
be prepared.
Clot. So this quick clot is just a advanced clotting gauze. So basically, it's gauze that's impregnated, and you can pack it into the wound, and basically it just touches the blood and helps it clot 5 times faster than it does on its own. So in a situation like that, it would have been nice. We could have stuffed it in the hole, could have wrapped our compression stuff around it and stopped the bleeding even faster than we did. But those are the 3 things that, based on this experience, I added to my pack, and hopefully never have to use them, but they're going to be in my pack.
Yeah.
And being prepared is key.
Breaker's all better now.
Yeah.
He went on to have a pretty successful season.
Yep. So limped for a week or two, but it could have been so much worse. We're 2.5 miles out there. That broadhead could have went in a lot of different ways, a lot of different angles, a lot of different places. And where it went in, just right there in the calf muscle, there's, you have some arteries in your lower leg there, but not anything like upper leg. If it would have went in upper leg, abdomen, it's scary to think about. So be careful out there. Be prepared. Bad things happen.
Let us know down below. Leave a comment if you've had any experiences similar to that.
Yeah, hopefully not. But yeah, if you do, share what you did, what happened. Just leave a comment below. Like every day, we're giving away cool stuff and gear, and I think it's probably fitting. We've got a package of OVIS SACKS game bags, which is what we used to cut up and take care of dressing that wound. So leave a comment below. We'll pick a winner and send you a package of the XL game bags that are perfect for stuffing an elk in. You don't use them for first aid, use them for an elk. So leave a comment below, just like every day. Right down here in YouTube, leave a comment, we'll pick a winner. And every day we're going to be giving away gear. So today's behind us, thankfully.
Yes,
and now we can get back to focusing on elk hunting, which is why we came to Oregon. So we're excited. We've got some action coming up. Tomorrow's episode is it's good. It's good.
Yeah, it is. There's some.
Who wants to know? Don't say anymore. I was gonna say a whole bunch about my dream setup and how it was just that ideal shot encounter. So I've said enough.
I'd rather have that kind of shot during the 3D shoots, though.
Awesome. Thanks so much for joining us. Again, leave a comment below. Things turned out good. Could have been bad. We're moving forward now and going to take care of business in the elk country. If you haven't signed up for the University of Elk Hunting online course yet, you can do that at elk101.com. Use the discount code DESTINATION. It's going to save you 20%. And Donnie was kind enough to say we're going to throw in a free Destination Elk t-shirt to anybody who signs up for the course during the month of November and uses the code DESTINATION.
Yep.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
I'm ready to go eat.
Let's
let's go eat, and then get back to editing tomorrow's video so we can get it uploaded by 5 o'clock.
Yes.